think about Disney buying Marvel, and how do you feel about going to the manga anime section with Ultimo and Hero Man?
Well, Ultimo and Hero, well, let's start with the beginning. I think Marvel being bought by Disney is a wonderful thing. You know, I Twitter or tweet or whatever you call it. What do you call it? A tweet site? I don't know. But anyway, a lot of my Twitter followers have been right in the beginning wrote, "We think it's terrible that Disney bought Marvel. Now Spider-Man is going to have Mickey Mouse ears." It's really great because there is no company, there's no movie company anywhere that's better at marketing and promotion and advertising and distribution than Disney is. There's no comic book company, as far as I'm concerned, that's better at doing great stories than Marvel. So Disney isn't going to interfere with Marvel. Marvel is working autonomously just as they ever did. But now they have all of the power of Disney to help them in the distribution, the promotion, the advertising, the marketing. But the guys at Disney, they're brilliant, they're intelligent, they're not going to mess with a good thing. They're not going to change what Marvel does. So it's a perfect situation. It's a perfect marriage. And because of that, I think the Marvel movies will be even more successful than they've been in the past. Was there a second part to that? Oh, the Japanese. It's funny. There's a Japanese cartoonist who's one of the most famous cartoonists. Oh, great, I forgot his name. Anyway, you have to take my word for it. And he contacted me, or his people contacted me, would I like to write a manga story, and he would illustrate it. And I said, I'll come up with the idea. I'll give you the characters and the concept, but I won't have time to write it after that. They said, that's okay, he'll write it also. He's a writer as well as an artist. And he's very talented. The man is brilliant. I can kick myself, I don't remember. Anyway, so we agreed to do that, and I came up with something called Hero Man. And I gave him the idea. We had a lot of video conferences back and forth, and I was very impressed with myself that all these Japanese people were video conferencing me. And then I forgot about it, and he did the book. All of a sudden, it became one of the best sellers in Japan. It's one of the biggest selling comic books. And they sent me copies of it, and I don't know what the hell I'm looking at. It's so different than anything we do. And it's even a little hard for me to understand, even though I originally came up with it. So, but I understand that in Japan they seem to like it, and they published an American edition of it, which you can buy wherever they sell those kind of books here in America. And if you like it, great. If you don't like it, it's not my fault because I'm not writing it. But it's doing very well. Then we had another thing. Another company asked me if I would work with them on an animated cartoon. So I came up with something. You know, I think I gave you the wrong information. The book that's being done as a comic book is called Ultimo, not Hero Man, Ultimo. The animated cartoon is called Hero Man. And I gave that to this company, and they've done it as an animated cartoon. And it's very successful in Japan. And now it's being considered by one of the networks here as a cartoon. They're going to do it in English. So I'm kind of excited about that, especially because one of the characters was drawn to look like me. So I'll have a cameo. Oh, I even have a cameo in Ultimo.
Yeah, you are the guy who creates all the characters.
There's a man who knows. I should have let you answer the question. You probably know more about it than I do. Anyway, that's the story with Ultimo and Hero Man, and they were a lot of fun, and I get a big kick out of it.
Thanks for answering my question, and again, you are God.